Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
Hello.
And we're looking at the latest Captain Marvel trailer, which just dropped. I am very excited for this. I hope you are too. Yay, let's go. Here we go.
It's in LA.
So, Skrulls are the bad guys.
Oh!
And you're
Damn.
a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Okay.
Your life began the day it nearly ended.
Oh.
We found you
Yeah.
with no memory. We made you one of us. So you could live longer, stronger, superior. You were reborn.
I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Would you like to know what you really are?
I think I had a life here. What aren't you telling me?
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think. This war is just the beginning.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Aren't you the cutest little thing? Aren't you cute? And what's your name? huh?
Fury.
What's cute? I'll be back.
That's very, very smart, making Fury the comedic relief of the,
I love
of the
it,
movie.
yeah.
I gotta reiterate that the visual effects on his face is amazing. It's absolutely stunning how they were able to make him look young and convincingly.
I mean, I didn't even notice it. That's how good it was. I wasn't even thinking about, oh, look, it's Samuel L. Jackson looking really young. I was just like, oh, cool. I'm really enjoying this trailer. This is really awesome. I mean, good job.
It seems that, I mean, many of you may already know this. It seems like they've deviated from her actual origin story a little bit to
Right.
just make it, you know, more...
About her.
Yeah, well, to make it more sensible for a film. The actual backstory seems like it wouldn't actually fit a motion picture all that well. It's like she
No.
doesn't actually become Captain Marvel until like way later into that story, and so
Yeah.
this seems to make a little bit more sense, and her trying to figure out who she was before, what
Yeah.
those memories are.
Well, it's good storytelling as well, just to kind of drop you in the middle of it.
Right.
So that, you know, you're trying to discover what brought her to where she is now. And so as she's discovering it, we're discovering it too. So that's really cool.
Right, at its heart, it's almost like the story of an adopted child trying to figure out
Yeah.
her roots. But you layer on top of it like all these aliens and visual effects and all this cool stuff. You know, this.
And being a badass with superpowers, I mean, if I could be adopted and be a badass with superpowers, I'd take it. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
The grass is always greener, isn't it?
It's like my dream as a little girl to be able to be a superhero or a ninja. This is awesome.
What's also interesting is that she doesn't feel, maybe this is the wrong word, but ethereal. Like, almost like Thor feels
Right.
Thor feels like something of another dimension,
Yeah,
right?
he's very otherworldly.
Exactly, but she feels very grounded and down to earth, even though she's like, we're heroes. You know,
We're
like
warrior
we're warriors.
heroes,
Yeah,
Jaby.
it still feels like she's a person.
I think that's an astute observation.
The visual effects looks really good. The only time I questioned the visual effects at all was right at the very end for the hero shot, the one that's supposed to wow us and make us go, ah! You know, the very ending shot, I was like, well, I can tell it's CGI and there's no getting away from that. Like, that's just kind of part of this. But I still appreciate it on an emotional level. Like, it still is like very exciting to watch.
I don't know. I loved it. I thought it was really cool. Like this has got me really, really hyped up for this movie. I think the first trailer was cool. And then this one, you know, you're getting more of a sense of the tone. Like you said, there's more comedy, which I appreciate. And, you know, you're getting a little bit more of the story.
So far, it feels like the comedy doesn't feel like it's overwhelming. Like,
Yes.
it's not trying too hard. Like, for me, Thor Ragnarok was very funny, but there were times where I'm like, okay, let's pull it back a little bit.
Rein it back.
Just a bit. And especially for Guardians of the Galaxy, that's where it was really apparent that, like, the humor was really pushed in your face.
Guardians 2, more than 1.
Right, that's what I meant. I love Guardians 1. Here, it feels like they're kind of finding a good balance of just enough comedy. I mean, obviously, I'm just gauging this from the trailer, but it feels like it's not overbearing. The scene in this train is awesome because it's one of those things where you have to make this decision. All these people are watching you, and it's like, look, this thing is dangerous, and I have to attack it. It looks like an old lady who's fragile, and you shouldn't be harmed, but you know, you go for it.
I don't even think she cares. Like, she's, as far as she knows, like, she's not from here, so she's on a mission to get rid of these things, and so she's like, I'm just doing my job, people.
Yeah, maybe I'm projecting, but it's like in my head, I'm projecting all of the social circumstances of like everyone watching you beat up an old lady. Right? Until the old lady starts whipping out some capoeira movements like Eddie Gordo and shit. Like, what the hell? I mean, that's cool. It's all of it.
Yeah,
you know.
I loved that. And in fact, I thought at the end when Samuel L. Jackson was petting the cat, I thought she was going to turn around and be like, oh no, and then kick the cat's ass. Because, like, then you've got, she's beating up old ladies and she's also beating up helpless little animals. So you've covered the entire spectrum.
Right. The two things you're not supposed to touch.
Exactly.
Right. No, that's actually not what I was expecting. I thought the cat was going to turn into like a tiger or something. Like, just some. It was very underwhelming, but in a funny way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's okay. That's as far as it's going. It's just reminding you that this is going to be fun. They show her bleeding nose multiple times throughout this trailer. It's different. It's not red. But, you know.
Yeah, just so that we don't forget that she doesn't bleed red, people. She bleeds kind of bluish green.
While I was remarking on the visual effects earlier, I'm glad to see that there's actually, unless it's really, really good computer graphics, it seems like they're actually using creature work in this, or you know, good makeup and stuff like that. Kind of bringing back some of that old school stuff that we used to see. I'm glad that they're actually trying to do that instead of just making everybody across the board CGI. That being said, like, the alien creatures in Avengers, the CGI alien creatures were convincing looking.
Right.
But it still makes me happy to see this kind of stuff being used, you know, actual special effects.
Can we just talk about Jude Law for a quick second? I mean, I was quite excited. He comes in, and having just watched Fantastic Beasts where he plays Dumbledore and he's kind of that mentor character, I have that feeling that he's, you know, being a mentor in this again, and I'm like, yay, go mentor Captain Marvel.
Well, it seems like he's a tough love kind of mentor, and he's like, you were not cut out for this, or whatever he said. He's doing what sounds like an American accent.
Really? I thought he sounded English.
Okay, well, let's just cut that out of this video.
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think.
I don't know. It sounds like he's trying to do American, and, you know, I'm not going to remark on that. I'm just going to leave that alone. Let you guys decide in the comments how you feel about it. So on that note, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Let us know your thoughts on the trailer and your thoughts on our thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed our discussion. And if you didn't, you know which button to hit. The like button. And if you liked it, smash the like button. Hulk smash, you know?
Subscribe.
And subscribe, please.
And hit that notification bell. Ding dong.
Yes. So wow, this went from stupid to really, really weird. Okay. You guys, be sure to subscribe and check out ACHARA KIRK. She's on the social media. She's got her own YouTube channel, which she never updates, so I'm not sure why I'm recommending that, but you should. And check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.